ceasefire, brother, we will be here every day, and I promise you won't make no money.
I love it, man.
I promise you won't make no money. And so what I loved about that the most was some of my comrades from the Palestinian community, right, that reached out and wanted New Era to support this ceasefire resolution at City Council. I showed up for them. And so when I needed them, they showed up. And in typical fashion for us, it would have been us pulling up with the guns and, hey, we said y'all shut down, ain't nothing to talk about. But having them come be present with us, they helped us. They served as a buffer to help provide structure for an impactful conversation that would give us a resolution in which everybody could benefit. Right? So now they know the standard, because when Queen Shireen pulled up and she was like, listen, now you wouldn't sell that to this is a Palestinian woman talking to a Palestinian man. You know this is not what we do. Actually, in fact, you even selling these products is against our heritage, is against everything that we believe in. You know, can we get some fresh produce in here? Yeah. Now those conversations are being had, and now we're seeing progress being made. So with all these store owners that's in our neighborhoods, it's about getting them on board. If somebody is experiencing a crisis, we got a safe zone initiative. If somebody is experiencing a crisis, they slap this safe zone decal on their window, and folks know I can come here, and this is a place of refuge if I need help, if I'm being followed. I think about Eliana DeFreeze, that little baby that was on her way to school. Man, ain't nobody help. It wasn't no place she could run to. She had to sit there and endure that. You know what I'm saying? So it's about putting those measures in place where something is happening. Baby girl would have knew, okay, I see that decal on the hair store. I see that decal on the gas station. I'm about to go in here and I know they're going to help me. They're not going to lock the door, or they're not going to discard what I'm saying and send me back out there to this person that's looking to victimize me. And so ultimately it's about setting a standard. Because every community has a standard. Jewish community got a standard, Palestinian community got a standard, and so on and so forth. So we have no standard in our neighborhood. What's deemed acceptable? What's our code of ethics? What's our code of conduct? And so not only are we establishing that, but we enforcing it as well, because that part is huge.
How would you encourage somebody to fact check something like that?
Okay, everything is public record. So even myself, jumping on the website, I don't know the exact site, but I should have linked with y'all brothers. But pull the facts, pull the data for the violence that's going on in the city of Cleveland. They just released this Thrive grant, and within the grant summary, they have all the data of how many burglaries, how many aggravated robberies, how many aggravated homicides, how many cases of receiving and stolen property per neighborhood. Per neighborhood, because a certain amount of money was allocated towards the city of Cleveland per these 7 neighborhoods. St. Clair Superior, Buckeye Woodland, Kinsman Mount Pleasant, the Fleet Broadway area, Central, and then one more, Queen. Huff. Right? So these dollars were allocated to impact gun violence in these communities specifically. So they had to submit the data to get the money. And that's the part where we talk about the numbers. That's how the city of Cleveland they're always able to go back to the table and say, listen, we've had a rise in crime.
Do you understand that most of the main age of like some of the black men that are dying in Cleveland are between the ages of 12 to like 24, right? And like people are just like, that's crazy. Get your rest. I hate that comment so much, man. Get your rest.
Pray for the city.
Pray for the city, man. Man, like all the time, man.
Right.
Man, come on, man. You're gonna take that mindset with you, and like I think that, and when you start paying attention to where it's happening, like you see it's like I see something in South Euclid like happen. I'm like, man, this is like, so when people think that just because they're moving out to suburbs, it's gonna come to your doorstep by one way or another, whether it's gentrification, Section 8 becoming higher.